Hi guys, I just wanted to do a quick introductory video for nutrition for the summer session. This is going to be an 8 weeks session, so it'll be about twice as fast as a normal semester class. So just some things to look out for. You will have 2 discussions per week instead of 1, and you'll have some more assignments throughout the week, so that we can kind of compress all of that information into your 8 weeks. This is what your book looks like. Obviously, you guys get the online version, so it'll automatically be linked into your account. Make sure day 1 you get in and check that link, because if you're having any issues, you are going to get way behind if you don't have access to that. Also, you can get a hard copy for $7.99. You just have to contact Cengage, which I always recommend for online classes, because even though they send you a loose leaf, you can put it in a folder, and I think it'll be much more beneficial when it comes time for the tests that you could have a hard copy in front of you. Otherwise, you'll have to end up going into your online one and taking notes out of that, or trying to flip back and forth, and sometimes that causes time issues. Typically, you'll have about 2 hours to take your online exam, but I'm just telling you from experience, if you haven't prepared yourself, if you haven't read, if you haven't taken notes, if you don't have things kind of prepared ahead of time, a lot of people will run out of time because they're so busy flipping back and forth on their computer screens, hunting for things, when you should prepare yourself ahead of time to kind of know where certain things are so that they're easy to find, or having all your vocab written out in front of you would be very, very beneficial. So keep those things in mind in regards to the textbook and the exams. It's going to be a very basic setup. Your calendar is always going to be the same. You are going to have something you're going to have a discussion every Tuesday and Friday. Okay, so that gives you some time in between to kind of prepare. And then on Thursday and Sunday, you'll have your other assignments. So it's always going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday will be your due dates. Now, I open everything the Sunday before all those things are due. So you could go in technically on Sunday and complete all your assignments for that week, whether they're due that Tuesday or that Thursday or Friday or Sunday. One of the biggest components is, if you go into your Canvas, I always want you to go to your modules. Your modules is your best friend. That's where everything is laid out. Everything's in order. It tells you which day of the week those things are due. But the overall importance there's a module called Course Important Information. And that's where you'll find a calendar that you can print, so you can mark things off or check things off as you go. There is your syllabi, but your syllabi is also embedded in Canvas, so you can find that either place. And then there's a Remind app instruction. So if you use the Remind app, that's much easier to get a hold of me or get a response from me right away. Email is fine, but it often takes longer, and especially since it's summer and sometimes I'm traveling or you're traveling, not having my email doesn't come straight to my phone, so I have to go in and check it. So the Remind app will literally send me, it's like a text message without giving me your phone number, and I can respond right away because I almost always have my phone on me. So you'll get a much better response time, and it's really nice if you have just a quick question like, hey, I don't know how to do this, or this is popping up on my computer, or I can't find this in the Diet and Wellness Plus, or whatever it is. So I highly, highly, highly recommend that you participate in the Remind app. And then the other big component of what's in that important course information module is some help for the Diet and Wellness Plus. That's probably one of the hardest things in this class for some people to adjust to, is the technology aspect of that tracking system. And all it is it's going to be a system where you go in and you track your diet every day. You're going to do it in parts. So, your first assignment is just going to be doing the registration. The second assignment is just going to be track for 1 day so that I know you know how. But the problem is people when they start to struggle with that, they don't ask for help early on, and then it's going to mess up all the rest of your assignments because we will use it throughout the entire 8 weeks. So I have put in some little pictures, some guidelines, some shortcuts, all things to help you so that if you go to click on the assignment and you don't really understand what the finished product should look like or what you're looking for in Diet and Wellness Plus, go back to that document I've provided and it gives you all kinds of hints. You could even print it out and keep it with you in a folder or something so it would be easy to reference back to. So I highly recommend that. And then, like I said, your setup is going to be very basic. You have 8 weeks. You have 7 modules. So every week is a module. All the readings are in there. You'll have your PowerPoints in there. You have little chapter talks or section talks for each part of the module that you can watch. If you're more of a visual or auditory person and you don't want to just read through the slides, I highly suggest those. Then you'll have all of your assignments. Typically, like I said, it's all set up in the same format. So on a Tuesday, you're going to have a discussion. On Thursday, you're going to have some separate kind of assignments out of Cengage or other things that I might come up with. Friday, you'll have your second discussion. And then Sunday will usually be your Diet and Wellness Plus days and your exam days. And sometimes your chapter quizzes. I think I put a lot of your chapter quizzes on, I can even pull up your calendar so you can see an example of that. Let's see. Yeah, so I pulled it up and you guys actually don't even have any mini quizzes. I just gave you the module exam at the end. So those will be Sundays. And basically the format will be the same every week. So hopefully you get in the pattern and you understand. But like I said, don't forget it. They actually open on Sunday and you can do them whenever you want throughout the week as long as you get them done before the due date. You can do them early, you can't do them late. And really you're going to do a project towards the end, but you'll kind of get that in pieces. You'll get to pick your topic towards the end in a discussion, and then it'll be just kind of a quick little five paragraph explanation using some of the knowledge you've gained throughout the semester about trying to address nutrition in a particular population. But throughout, you're going to get to analyze yourself, your own nutrition, hopefully make some changes. And a lot of the Cengage assignments are watching little videos and just taking a short quiz or doing some type of self-survey or any of those types of assignments. So hopefully this kind of gives you a good overview. Again, key points. Go into that important course information, print your calendar so you can check things off. Print the Diet and Wellness Plus hints or pictures so that you have a better understanding when you go to those assignments, and make sure you can use your book link right away, and then just let me know right away if you have any issues. Join that Remind app group so that you can contact me easily. And again, if you have any questions, all my information is on the syllabus. Call me, email me, and hopefully it'll be a great 8 weeks learning some about nutrition.